Okay, 5.1b, we're going to look at the supply curve. Now we have P equals S of X. Recall revenue equals price times quantity. So the producer, the people who make the products, the producer's revenue is P naught times X naught. The producer is willing to receive, we're going to integrate from 0 to X, S of X dx. Okay, the producer's surplus is P naught X naught minus that integration. So here's an example. Jane sells chocolate bars, and the quantity she is willing to supply per week is, and this is her equation, so here's the price, here's the quantity, X equals 200P minus 400. A, graph the supply curve. So we're looking P equals S of X. But we don't have that right now. We have X equals where P is the input. So we need to solve for P, so it's the output. So I'm going to rewrite this right here. And then what do? We're solving for P. So we add 400 to both sides, and we get X plus 400 equals 200P. We want to get P alone, so we divide both sides by 200. And we get P equals X plus 400 divided by 200. Now we can split this up. That's X over 200 plus 400 over 200, which equals X over 200 plus 2. Okay, so let's graph this now. We're going to graph this right here. All right. So down below, we have the quantity, 100 chocolate bars, 200, 300, quantity X. Price is P, $1, $2, $3, $4. Okay, so I just made a table. If we don't sell any, $2. If we sell 200, if we put 200 right in here, 200 over 200 is 1, plus 2 is 3. So we'd graph 203 right there. If we want 400 chocolate bars, we put 400 in there. 400 divided by 200 is 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. So at 400, we put a dot at 4. Notice this is going to be a straight line because this right here is an equation of the line. So here's our line right here. That's our supply curve. It's actually a straight line in this case. Okay, so we're going to continue on this problem. Here we go. She decides to sell 300 chocolate bars at what price? So we're going to put 300 in. 300 divided by 200 is 1.5. And we're going to add that to 2, which is $3.50. Her revenue will be, so we take the price times how many, which is 300, and that's $1,050. She will still make a profit if she sells below $3.50 down to $2. What is she willing to receive for 300 bars? So willing to receive, if you remember, is right here. Producers willing to receive. We're going to be integrating. Okay? Let's see. So she's willing to receive from 0 to 300 bars, X over 200 plus 2 dx. We integrate. We're going to add 1 to this 1 becomes 2, divided by 2, times by 1 over 200. And then for this 2, we integrate, we add our X, and we're going from 0 to 300. So when we put our 300 into right here, we get 300 square divided by 400, because 200 times 2 is 400. Then we put 300 into 2x, and we get 600. And of course, with this 0, we're just minusing 0, so we don't have to worry about that. Okay, let's continue. 300 squared is 90,000. Divided by 400 plus 600 is $825. So letter E. What is her producer's surplus? Well, here, her revenue, if she sells at $3.50 for 300 bars, is $1,050. She'll still make a profit if she sells for less. And if she wants to do that, she can make $825. So her surplus means she'll be making more money than expected, and that would be this right here, producer surplus. Okay, so we're going to subtract the two. We have 1,050 minus 825, and that's $325.